got I don't know if you about to bake cookies or rob somebody. I ain't gonna start with you. Okay. Back at it. All right. So Friday, I had an interview with an assistant living. Got hired on the spot. Long story short, got hired on the spot, and Monday I had did the physical and background check for it. So Tuesday when I went to work, I put in my resignation at the clinic because I just have to like outweigh the risk and benefits, and it just to the point where I just need to not work right now. I mean, well, I need to find a job where I can do overtime. I can't do overtime in a doctor's office. Like, they don't require it right now. So I put my resignation in. Long story short, my managers came over to talk to me and asked me why. And I told them, like, I don't feel like I'm utilizing my nursing skills or either my nursing judgment. I just feel like I'm a medical assistant, like, long story short. And some of these providers act like crybabies. And, she was like, well, if I could work around and make you feel more like a nurse and utilize you more like a nurse, is there a chance you could stay? I said yes. So, long story short, we had a meeting with all the nurses, and she was actually trying to put me in a position to actually educate patients and do phone like messages and stuff like that because I'm in an outpatient setting. So now she asked me like the place that I got hired at, do they pay more? And I was like, yeah. She actually gave me what I asked for. So I guess they wanted me to make my final decision tomorrow. So I'm going to just sit there. No, like I literally draw up Botox and I act like I draw Botox and I ruin patients as if I'm an MA. I'm an MA that can draw Botox. That's just how I feel. Period. Point blank. Like I do. No, no. If I do, it's for prior authorizations for medications, and the MAs do that. So I do that with the MAs. That's the most phone call I get. That's the most of a phone call action I get. Every now and then, I have to call a patient who had their first round of Botox and ask them, how it's work, has it worked. But that's if I get a message from somebody asking me to do it. Other than that, the nurses do that. I don't do that. The RNs, I should say. So she she wanted me to come up with a decision. She wanted me to actually have my decision ready for today. I had my decision ready, but it's like I still got to pay for this damn near $6,000 surgery out of my own pocket because our insurance do not cover it, and y'all still only paying me not even enough. So if I do the payment plans with the clinic, because you could do it when you're a full-time employee, what I'm gonna come home with, like I did the calculations and everything, like even like taking out my bills and stuff, I have like $400 to myself for me and my child. Where they do that at? No. So I'm supposed to sit with her and talk to her tomorrow. We'll talk to the both of them tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell them everything. Like I can't live off that. Like if I stay here, I have to work two jobs, and I'm not trying to work two jobs. I just want one job that require overtime or one good decent paying job. That's just it. Like I'm not about to do any extra stuff. So I just trying to figure out how to say it in the proper way. I'm trying to read. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's how it is. But now she wanna utilize me because she realized she can. Girl, you been could have did that. But this is the thing is they knew to actually having an LPN in their department because they used to having three RNs and three MAs, but they changed one of the MA positions to a RN. So what? What? I don't know what I just hit. I don't know what I just hit. I don't know what I just said. But anyway, yes, they used to having three MAs and one RN, but at the same, I mean, three RNs and three MAs, but they changed one of the MA positions to LPN because they said they needed more Botox drawn up and they needed a nurse to be specifically for Botox. But then you put me in categories with the MAs, so now I feel some type of way, as I feel like I should. So all I know is I told them how I feel about that, so they supposed to change that around. Hopefully, we shall see. But after I forgot to mention, before we had our nurse meeting on Wednesday, after I got done talking to my managers on Tuesday about why I was leaving, literally 10 minutes later, the nursing home, well, the rehab center that I left 3 months ago called me and asked, can I come back? Obviously, they in desperate need. And I just couldn't even believe that they was going to call me. I was getting ready to be like, y'all got the wrong number. But when they said, hey, Candace, how are you? They damn sure had the right number. So eventually, long story short, I kind of worked this weekend. I never told them I was really coming back. I just know it's holiday season and I need to make as much money as I need to make. But yeah, my decisions is basically just, do I throw away 5 years being at the clinic for something that, okay, basically is get a job that requires overtime. I mean, that has overtime, or stick with the job that's Monday through Friday, no weekends, but still, it's a possible chance I still might feel like MA. I don't know. But they talk about changes. It sound nice, but only way you're gonna figure out if it works if it's action behind it. So I don't know. I just got a choice to make, and I really would like to know everybody input. Yes, I'm an LPN, so I don't know. Like what I do is okay. What I do typically in the day is I get in. I have to now check to see if the other MA needs help rooming people until the second MA come at 8 o'clock because we both be there at 7:30. I have to make sure have everybody room because the providers complain when they don't have nobody rooming, but they also complain if they don't have nobody drawing up Botox. So in a perfect world, they want me to room and draw Botox for them. That just not about to happen. So once I figure out if she need help with rooming or not, I go in and then I check and see if my patients, like the patients that need Botox, that they approve, how long is they approved, if they need a new referral after this visit. And I do about, it can vary from as little as like 12 in a day to like 33 in a day. And I just have to make sure everything is up to date. And then I have to put in referrals. And when I put in referrals, I put in referrals for not just patients that come to the main campus, but patients who come to the regional other Cleveland Clinic hospitals that get in Botox from our headache clinic providers. So I get all of them. So I do about 30 to 40 referrals every day if I'm Botoxing. Some days they got me not doing Botox and just completely rooming patients. And then I have to come back and follow up on these referrals that I do. Like last Monday, I had 170 referrals to look at to see follow up on because they had me rooming 2 to 3 times a week as if I was an MA. And it was just like, I'm getting annoyed always being the first one called to help room with the MAs. Y'all already put me on a list with doctors and assign me to a nurse, which is cool because I'm supposed to like follow under a RN. But y'all put MA next to my name. And I already felt some type of way about that. So it's like, if you wanted an MA, you could have just kept your position like it was. And I get that this facility, like the department, is new to having an LPN and y'all don't know what to do. But I know other LPNs that work at the clinic that see patients in their office visits, is in close contact with their doctors. It's hella LPNs that do endoscopies with their doctors. Like, go in there while they're doing endoscopy on the patient. Or colonoscopy. I know a lot of people that's LPNs that's not doing the shit I'm doing. They looking like you do that. They don't even have to wear scrubs. They dress up and they got a little coat. I'm in scrubs. I ain't got no coat. So it's like, I get they new to stuff, but it's like at the same time, damn, y'all should have asked about somebody. Yeah, and I'm trying, and the crazy part about it, I gotta stay with the clinic. They changed their rules up. Like if you get hired in a position, it used to be when you get hired in a position, you can ask for a waiver if you like really want to go somewhere else, but they wanted you to stay in your position for a year. Now it went from 2 years, and deep in my heart, I don't see myself being there for 2 years, especially like I just don't. If it's gonna be like that, if it's gonna continue to be like that, it's different type of fuckery. Like I just don't get how your providers act like spoiled brats. Now, years ago before, they lost all their nurses because they didn't know how to treat their nurses. And then I heard they was so humble and they know how to be independent. I don't see none of that shit. I still see some baby ass adults that pout when shit don't go their way. And I never been no situation like that. I've been at the clinic for 5 years and I done worked in both inpatient and outpatient, and that was just as a nursing assistant. And the doctors and providers over there, like the physician assistants, nurse practitioners, they never act like that. They didn't have a problem getting their patients to room them. They don't have a problem with like having to do something by themselves. They just feel too entitled. Like if they doing it, they feel like they shouldn't have to do that. I'm a doctor. I shouldn't have to do that. I'm a physician assistant. They would literally wait for you and bitch about their patients being checked in late. When you were just standing there, you could have grabbed them. It's not all the providers, but it's damn near out of the shit. I think it's like 7 or 8 of them, maybe 10. It's majority of them. It's like 3 of them that's okay with doing shit by themselves. Everybody else, they gotta find a way to bitch and moan. And I just never been in a facility like that. And it's like, just tell me what y'all think. Please like, comment, subscribe, and please leave some comments. I need to know. I need this advice.